Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I said this is Intervlog, your window into Africa's rising stars, visionary leaders, and groundbreaking developments. Today, we bring you an electrifying and historical moment from the heart of West Africa, a day that will go down in the annals of progress and pride. A day when Burkina Faso, under the bold and visionary leadership of President Captain Ibrahim Traore, took a decisive step into a new era of development, resilience, and prosperity. Yes, you heard that right. June 4th, 2025, a date that shall forever resonate in the minds and hearts of all Burkinabe and Pan-Africanists worldwide. Because yesterday, work officially commenced on the Burkina Business Center real estate complex, a dream transformed into action, an idea rising from paper to the powerful pulse of concrete, steel, and determination. This is not just a construction project. This is a declaration of intent. A landmark moment that announces to the world that Burkina Faso is not merely participating in the modern world, it is helping to shape it. And none of this would have been possible without the courage, strategic vision, and unwavering patriotism of one man, President Captain Ibrahim Traore. Let us begin by saluting this leader whose rise was driven by a powerful sense of justice, sovereignty, and national pride. Captain Traore has proven time and again that true leadership is not just about taking power. It is about empowering people, building nations, and forging futures that generations will be proud of. Under his stewardship, Burkina Faso is shedding the shackles of underdevelopment and dependency. The Burkina Business Center is a testament to this transformation. It is an architectural, economic, and symbolic revolution. Imagine this: a 4.6-hectare complex rising in the bustling zone of Ouaga 2000, a fusion of elegance, function, and innovation. 15 high-rise buildings, each climbing to 15 floors, destined to house cutting-edge offices and beautiful residential units. A skyscraper. Yes, the Burkina Tower, soaring to 35 stories, destined to redefine the Ouagadougou skyline and serve as the nucleus of business and modern living in Burkina Faso. Now, imagine 700 state-of-the-art apartments offering dignity and comfort to citizens. Think about 2,000 modular office spaces where ideas will be born, businesses will thrive, and dreams will be realized. Picture a vibrant mall, not just a place to shop, but a meeting ground of cultures, creativity, and commerce. Add to that health facilities, a daycare center, restaurants, gyms, and spaces for leisure and community bonding. This is what the Burkina Business Center stands for. And who has championed this vision? Who dared to dream this big for Burkina Faso? Captain Ibrahim Traore. This project is not just about buildings. It's about building confidence, building trust, and building the foundation of a future where Burkina Faso no longer rents its pride through leased offices, but owns its destiny. Through this initiative, our president is cutting through decades of systemic stagnation and charting a bold new course. The partnerships behind this project reflect its seriousness and scale. Africa Gulf International Corporation and Castor Africa, in collaboration with Sonatur and the National Bureau of Major Projects, have joined hands to realize this monumental endeavor. But let us be clear, without the will, the political resolve, and the national vision of Captain Traore, such alliances would have remained mere handshakes on paper. What makes this moment even more profound is the broader context. In a time when many African nations struggle under the weight of foreign influence and economic instability, Burkina Faso, under Captain Traore, is boldly asserting its autonomy. The Burkina Business Center is a statement that Africa can fund, design, build, and operate world-class infrastructure by Africans for Africans. The estimated 320 billion CFA francs investment is not just a figure. It is a reflection of confidence in Burkina Faso's stability, governance, and future. The timeline is tight, just 4 years, excluding the rainy seasons. but some of these buildings will rise in the next 24 months. That's not just ambition. That's strategic urgency. That's Traore's leadership at work. What are the projected outcomes? A significant reduction in government spending on leased office spaces. Enhanced national capacity to host international investors and businesses. Strengthened public service delivery, improved living standards, and economic diversification. Can any leader be more in tune with the needs of their people? Dear viewers, Burkina Faso is no longer on the periphery of Africa's development story. It is now a centerpiece, and President Captain Ibrahim Traore is the author of this new chapter. We at Intervlog salute him for his audacity, his vision, and above all, his integrity. He is showing that good governance is not about making speeches, it's about making changes. That patriotism is not performative, it is proactive. That Pan-Africanism is not a slogan, it is a blueprint for action. To the workers who broke ground yesterday on the site of the Burkina Business Center, you are not just builders of concrete and glass, you are builders of hope. To the investors and partners, you are betting on the future of a strong, sovereign nation. And to the people of Burkina Faso, your president is delivering. Let us take a moment to imagine what 2029 will look like when this project is complete. Let us visualize Ouagadougou bustling with business travelers, digital entrepreneurs, families enjoying modern amenities, and youth working in vibrant office spaces. This is not fiction, this is the future. And it started on June 4th, 2025. So to our global viewers, if you ever wondered what African Renaissance looks like, look no further than Ouagadougou. If you wanted to witness bold leadership, study Captain Ibrahim Traore. If you seek inspiration, visit the Burkina Business Center site, where history is being laid, brick by brick. This is Intervlog. This is the voice of Africa rising. And today, we say with pride, thank you, Captain Ibrahim Traore. May your vision continue to elevate Burkina Faso and inspire all of Africa. Burkina Faso is building. The future is now. Stay tuned, subscribe, and witness history unfold. Long live Burkina Faso. Long live African sovereignty. Long live visionary leadership. Speech by President Captain Ibrahim Traore on the Burkina Business Center project. My dear compatriots, fellow citizens of Burkina Faso, cherished youth, wise elders, esteemed members of government, our partners from the private sector, and distinguished guests from near and far. It is with a heart full of pride and hope that I stand before you today on this historic day in our beloved Ouagadougou. This is not an ordinary day. It is a moment of transition, a moment of vision, and a moment of bold action. It is the day we plant the seed of the future. Today, as we lay the foundation stone of the Burkina Business Center, we are laying the foundation of our destiny. And let me say it clearly, this project is not just about concrete and steel. It is about belief. Belief in ourselves. Belief in our nation. Belief that we are capable of greatness. And belief that Burkina Faso can and will rise. Quand les racines sont profondes, il n'y a pas lieu de craindre le vent. When the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. This project is our deep root in the soil of progress. Brothers and sisters, let me take you back for a moment. The idea of the Burkina Business Center is not a dream that appeared overnight. It is the fruit of years of reflection, study, and unwavering determination. Since 2016, the Castor Group had a vision. But as many in our land know, vision without land is like a tree without soil. It can never bear fruit. And so, for years, the vision waited. It waited for the right conditions. It waited for the right leadership. It waited for a Burkina Faso that was ready to believe in itself. That time has come. Under our new trajectory, under a Burkina Faso that reclaims its sovereignty and its dignity, we have made it possible for vision to meet opportunity. The government, through a strategic partnership between Sonatur, BNGPB, and the Castor Africa Group, has made land available. And with land comes life. With land comes growth. With land comes Burkindi. The Burkindi Business Center is not just a name, it is a symbol. It symbolizes the renaissance of our economy, the rebirth of our ambition, and the central role that Ouagadougou will play in West Africa and beyond. Now, let us speak of what this magnificent complex will contain. We are talking about an integrated, modern, multifunctional space that will stretch across 4.6 hectares of prime land next to Ouaga 2000. On this land, the sky will not be the limit. It will be the starting point. 15 high-rise buildings, R plus 15. These will house over 2,000 modular offices. Our civil servants, our entrepreneurs, our innovators, they will all have access to state-of-the-art working environments. A 35-story Burkindi Tower. This will become the highest building in the sub-region. A symbol of our ambitions, a center for commerce, diplomacy, and high-level decision-making. A 3-story shopping center. Burkina Bay businesses will thrive here. Local products, local innovation, regional and international commerce will meet. 700 residential apartments. These will provide dignified housing to our citizens. Families will not just work here, but live here, grow here, and dream here. 4 public parking structures with 3,000 spaces, because development is nothing without access. The days of congestion and poor infrastructure must become a thing of the past. A health center, a nursery, play areas, dining facilities, and gyms. Because we must build not just buildings, but communities. Where there is health, there is hope. Where there is care, there is community. And we will power this complex with a dedicated mini power plant. That means no blackouts, no delays, no dependency. This is not just a business center. It is a city within a city. It is a life system. And it is a glimpse of what we can build when we work together. Let us now talk about the state, about our governance, our administration, our responsibility. Today, the government of Burkina Faso spends billions of CFA francs each year renting administrative offices. These are resources we can never recover. They go into the pockets of landlords instead of into the development of our people. Quand tu nourris le cheval de ton voisin, le tien meurt de faim. When you feed your neighbor's horse, yours dies of hunger. With the Burkindi Business Center, we are changing the narrative. We will house ministries, agencies, and public services in buildings we own. We will stop renting, and we will start investing. This is what we mean by economic sovereignty. This is what we mean by intelligent governance. Every franc saved in rent is a franc that can go into schools, into hospitals, into rural electrification. This project alone will help reduce colossal government expenditures. That is not a slogan. It is a fact. And it is a victory for common sense. Positioning Ouagadougou as a regional business hub. My people, let us look beyond our borders. Let us raise our eyes to the region. Burkina Faso is no longer content to follow. We are ready to lead. With the Burkindi Business Center, Ouagadougou becomes a pole of attraction. Investors from across West Africa, from the African continent, and from the world will have reason to come, to stay, and to build. Our city will offer them world-class facilities, offices with smart technologies, a secure, efficient, and beautiful working environment. This is not just about buildings, it is about vision. Ouagadougou will become what Dubai is to the Middle East, what Nairobi is to East Africa, a gateway, a nerve center, a destination. And yes, this is ambitious, but celui qui veut aller loin attelle son cheval, tôt. He who wants to go far harnesses his horse early. We are ready. Our horse is harnessed. Let us talk about jobs. The construction of this complex will generate thousands of jobs, directly and indirectly. Engineers, architects, construction workers, cleaners, electricians, caterers, vendors, security personnel. This is more than a business center. It is a job center, a hope center. And let us not forget, with modern offices and retail spaces, countless entrepreneurs will find a home. They will no longer need to go to Abidjan or Dakar or Lagos. Burkina Faso will be the place to launch dreams. Our youth deserve this. They deserve to believe that success is possible right here. Si l'arbre savait que le vent allait le briser, il aurait mieux ancré ses racines. If the tree knew the wind would break it, it would have anchored its roots better. We are anchoring our economy with this project. This project is not from the past. It is from the future. We are integrating smart construction technologies. We are ensuring energy efficiency with intelligent lighting, air circulation, and insulation. We are providing our own power supply, free from overdependence on public grids. We are including green spaces because beauty and ecology must go hand in hand. We are prioritizing security with advanced surveillance and control systems. This is the kind of infrastructure we need across Burkina Faso. And this will be the model we replicate in Bobo, in Koudougou, in Fada, in Dori, in Tenkodogo. This is not a Ouaga-only dream. It is a Burkina-wide vision. Let me also say this clearly. The Burkindi Business Center is not imported. It is conceived, designed, and implemented in the Burkinabe context. The name Burkindi itself comes from our language, from our culture. It reminds us that we must develop without denying who we are. We are not imitating. We are innovating. We are not looking backward. We are marching forward with our identity intact, with our pride unshaken. Un peuple sans mémoire est un peuple sans avenir. A people without memory is a people without a future. Burkindi is our memory, transformed into a modern future. I want to end this first part by extending my deepest gratitude to Sonatur for their vision and strategic planning, to BNGPB for their tireless work in mobilizing and supervising major infrastructure, to the Castor Africa Group for believing in Burkina Faso and for persisting since 2016, to the Ministry of Urban Planning and Housing under Minister Sidibe for seeing this project through, and above all, to the people of Burkina Faso. You are the true stakeholders. You are the true investors. You are the reason we build. Let us continue. Let us believe. Let us build Burkindi. Burkina Faso. Construction of the Burkindi Business Center, the presidential initiative FASO Mabo, commenced. The president of FASO, Captain Ibrahim Traore, and his government always accompany their decisions with concrete actions, thus demonstrating their determination and patriotic commitment to the national cause. The Council of Ministers, under the chairmanship of the head of state, adopted the presidential initiative FASO Mabo, an initiative born from the desire of President Ibrahim Traore and his colleagues to make Burkina Faso an attractive and modern country in terms of urban planning and thus improve the living conditions of the population, in particular through the construction of decent housing, sanitation, and the creation of green public spaces. The announcement, through the laying of the foundation stone of the construction of the Burkindi Business Center, would be part of this vision of the authorities. It would be a real estate complex comprising a 35-story tower, located in Ouagadougou, the Burkinabe capital, in the Ouaga 2000 district. It was the minister in charge of construction, Mikailou Sidibe, who launched the construction work on this real estate complex. It would be an ultra-modern real estate complex, unprecedented in the sub-region, for an estimated cost of 320 billion CFA francs, composed mainly of the Burkindi Tower, a 35-story building, 14 buildings of 15 levels, and a 3-story shopping center. An innovative and ambitious project that will be executed within four years. thanks to the public-private partnership, a salutary urban initiative which, according to some opinions, demonstrates the authorities' decisive desire to lead the country towards harmonious and sustainable development, adapting both to the changing world and to the socio-cultural realities of FASO. This is the end of our program today. See you on Intervlog same time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you for watching Intervlog. Thank you.